Hello! How's it going, chat? Let me just levels a little bit. I did turn that down for you guys yesterday. Hopefully that's better. Honestly, the music's so loud. Down, please. Just a little more. Okay. Hello, Cleo. You guys are ready? I'm ready. Been waiting for this for so long. For anybody who doesn't know, this game was made by the same creators as A Date with Death. So we're in for a good time. I've seen... Pretty much the only thing I've seen is characters. I haven't really seen much else of this game, so... right now it's just the demo. But we'll very likely play this when it fully comes out. I'm just an impatient bastard, so, you know. I don't know how long we'll play, given my voice issues, but, and I do feel a lot of muscle tension in my neck, so... Yes, hot boys and women. There are 5 characters to romance in this, and 3, I believe 3 are men and 2 are women, so... It's a little bit for everybody. I'm trying to just get comfy, all that. It's been a while since I've done gaming on here, so, you know, that's like not multiplayer, solo gaming. Also, chat, before we do get started, a new chapter of Fair Trade is out now. Go beat that shit. I've not been biding my time very well. Thank you, Stream Elements, for informing me about the bot. It doesn't usually do that. Anyway, so I didn't bide my time very well this week. So I didn't really get the chapter preview done at all. I've like barely done anything for it. I adjusted a existing background on a piece of art for it because I did not want to do an entire one from scratch. And by that I just like recolored it a little bit. That's about it. But yeah, that will come out either later this weekend or sometime next week. Patreon also doesn't have its chapter, because of that. I've been very social media focused right now because it's really hard for me to like deviate my attentions. It's either been I've been doing social media or I've been writing, so. But anyway, let's play the game. Enough promo and all that. Choo-choo. Oh my god, this is so cute. Look at the cat. Oh, cat. Please select a difficulty. Oh god. Cozy and normal do not feature game overs for being unable to pay your bills, but hard mode does. Oh no, there are stakes. I'm gonna do cozy. We're here for cozy time. I'm gonna be so real. To my dearest Sprout. Sprout hardly seems like a fitting nickname anymore, does it? By now, you must be towering over your mother. She always was a short little thing. Don't tell her I called her that, okay? I fear it would make our relationship even worse than it is now, if that's even possible. I digress, my dearest Sprout. It has been far too long since I last saw you. Still, I picture in my mind a toddler with a mess of orange hair who insisted on wearing their rain boots even on the sunniest days. Who would remove their smock lest they get paint on it? Who would turn up their nose at chocolate but sneak carrots from the fridge when no one was looking? You always have had your own way of doing things, my dear. That is precisely why I am entrusting you with my greatest treasure, my antique store. Well, for the next 3 months anyhow. After a lifetime of living in the city, a big country air ought to do you well. Willowmist is special to me, and I think soon enough it will be special to you. Oh yeah, the text in the background. See, we have the open dyslexic font, so we don't have to worry about trying to decipher such things. I like using the open dyslexic font. I'm glad that they included that. Cause it's what I've been using for like the text-based chapter previews. It's also what I use in the like visual novel style chapter previews as well. It just looks nice, and I can read. The dyslexia can't hit me. It has its quirks, which I'm sure you'll realize quickly, but it has its way of growing on you. Or perhaps it's the other way around, like a parasite, or maybe a fungus. Either way, I suspect it will fit in. I suspect you'll fit in just fine. Yeah. It's a struggle. I'm only sorry I cannot be there to greet you. Responsibilities pull me away from Willowmist, but you don't have to worry about that. I'm sure you'll hear enough rumors about where I've gone to satisfy your curiosity. Trust me, whatever they say will be nowhere near as interesting as the truth. To find the store, take a left from the train station, then a right, and when you notice the breeze pick up, then turn around, walk backwards 7 steps, close your eyes, turn around again, you'll find it soon enough. Do I have to remember this? Because like, I already forgot it like halfway through reading it, you know? I have an employee there waiting for you. He's not the easiest to get along with, but I doubt anyone could resist your charm, much like your aunt in that respect. Take care of the store, Sprout. Take care of yourself, and for heaven's sake, don't try and sell the vase with a bird on it. It's cursed. Oh, good to know. Not for you, buddy. Let me remove this from your path, you goober. Yeah, go in the window, like you were originally planning. Oh, flashbang. With all my love and faith in you, Aunt Sylvie. P.S. If you find Florian napping on the job, make sure to tuck him in. He doesn't get enough sleep, bad boy. They need to run into the wall of the train station to get there. Sounds like some sort of magical bullshit instructions. Well, this is the same universe as A Date with Death too. So, you know, there's magic shit going on in the background. Cause they brought that shit up in the game, so. Felt the buzz from your pocket, a familiar sensation of a worried mother. The train continued shuddering along. Excuse you. The train continued shuddering along on its track in an almost comfortable way. Mom, darling, won't you reconsider? It's such a big move. You've always lived nearby. You won't know anyone. So if anything goes wrong, why not stay home? All right, I'll make them turn the train around. Operation Take Over the Train and force them to turn around. I think it might cause some trouble for the train behind us, though. I just don't understand why you left so suddenly. Aunt Sylvie needs someone to watch the shop. You know that. I'm sure she has friends there. She also has family, you know. Won't you reconsider? Sorry, Mom. I love you, but I'm looking forward to a few months away from home. New people, fresh air, and a real job. You've never even worked at a store before, let alone ran one. Aunt Sylvie says someone will be there to help out. It's an antique store in a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. I don't think it will be particularly busy. I swear, you're a stubborn streak, straight from my sister. Yeah. Protective ma'am. Okay, baby, just stay safe, okay? Well, don't walk about alone at night, and make sure to lock the doors and call me if anything happens. Damn, there goes my plans. Damn it, there goes my plans of bumping into a new love of my life on a dark, mysterious street after leaving my door unlocked. Is that foreshadowing? Not funny. Not even a smile. No! Train's about to pull up. I'll text you later. Okay, I love you. I love you too. Honk honk. Oh, did I skip it? Shit. I did not mean to. It looked frozen for a second, so... Dang it! Well. Gimme. Let's be the cute twink. What do I feel like today? Please write in capital letters. Okay, so my bad here. There we go. Hi, buddy. You wanna come snuggle? Come snug? What's up? Are you trying to get at my my snap peas? You can have those. I know, it's very nice. I do like that the studio is very fond of doing non-binary and stuff too. I feel more they them today, TBH. Hi, bud. Choo-choo. The air was chilly as you stepped out from your train and onto the platform, if you could even call it that. It seems more like a graveyard than any of the train platforms you've ever frequented back in the city. No matter the hour, they would be completely packed with people coming, going, rushing for reasons you could never quite understand. For reasons they may never understand either. This platform was completely empty. No one waited to get on, and you were the only person who got off. Where chatter would usually greet you, all that you heard on this quiet platform is in the middle of the countryside was the sound of wind rustling trees and chirping of crickets hidden among the weeds. Chirp back! Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm not that weird. Home sweet home or something. It really is so quiet. Gathering up your belongings, which you brought only a few of, you quickly found your aunt's letter once again. No doubt you're also looking to get off with one of the cute local boys. Hey, you said it on me, but you right. Left from the station then right when the wind picks up. I'm not sure that weather has to do with it. Well, I'm supposed to be, well, it's supposed to be a pretty small town. I'm sure I'll find it. Conveniently nighttime, so I can run into the love of my life. My god, look at all this art. It's so cute. Wow. From the way your aunt had described the quaint countryside town of Willowmist, you had expected 2 shacks and a farm if you were lucky. Instead, upon taking a left, you exited the station and found yourself in a town center, which was significantly more vast than you first imagined. You smiled upon as you pulled your suitcase up from a flight of stairs. See, eyes searching around the beautiful facades and rural landscape. Words are hard, dude. See, the dyslexic font keeps my brain from mixing up the words. It doesn't help my mouth from mixing up the words. Music drifted out from somewhere unseen. It seemed almost like the sound of change, of newfound freedom. A few people passed you as you continued onwards, though for the most part you had the street to yourself. Even that was strangely foreign to you, where you grew up, where there were always people around, no matter the hour. You took a deep breath into your lungs. The air was cool, fresh. The scent of flowers drifted towards you as the wind picked up, changing course. So, right now? You glanced to the right and found a street that ran away from the town center. Did she turn around and walk backwards for 7 steps and close my eyes and turn around again? She could have just sent me an address. With a half chuckle, half sigh, you turn around, begin walking backwards, hoping you wouldn't crash into anyone, though the chances of that were slim at this time of night. Damn. Can't have somebody catch me while I, trip over myself. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowly, you closed your eyes, removing sight from the equation, then spun around and opened them back up. And sitting before you was a quaint little store with green paneling and a sloped roof metal hanging sign above the door. It read, "The Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities." Title drop! There you are, I've been looking for you. You're even prettier than my aunt said. You reached down and searched under the doormat and quickly found a key that your aunt left for you. Its brass surface was marked with blemishes that all seemed to say how well loved this building was. The key turned in the lock soundlessly as you pushed the door open. Such a cozy little shop. Oh my god. I'm gonna love this game, dude. Tables upon tables of antiques and knickknacks greeted you as a dozen different lampshades and chandeliers hung from the ceiling, lighting up the space. Wow. She sure has put together an interesting collection. Is collection the right word? It looks a bit too chaotic for that. Potted plants dotted the room, bringing a bit of life to the otherwise still space. Carefully, you put your luggage to the side, cautious of knocking over anything and causing what would be the worst game of dominoes ever. And then you walked through the aisles, if they could be called that, and inspected the store. You'd never visited Willowmist before, nor seen any photos of it, yet somehow it felt a strange sense of familiarity. It made you feel at ease, despite being far away from home for the first time in your life. Yeah, you know, who knows? It might be. We are supposed to run this shop. You dropped everything to come here. You quit your casual job. They were hardly giving you hours anyway, only a week ago. You didn't renew your lease. Fortunately, timing worked out well since it was coming to an end regardless. Friends back home only found out about your temporary move a few days before your train left. Honestly, though, you weren't that close to anyone. It always felt like your friends kept around. It always felt like the friends you kept around had other friends they would have preferred to spending their time with. That seemed to happen to you as you got older. The natural drifting apart of people who you once clung to like your life depended on it. I gotta stretch. Back's a little stiff today. Okay. You needed a change. So here you were in the middle of the countryside town of Willowmist, surrounded by rolling hills and mountain ranges you never seen before. If oh, he's so cute! What the fuck? I bumped into a stranger who might be the love of my life. Jesus Christ. Whatever the man was carrying in a box a moment ago was now sprawled over the floor, dropped into surprise. He got little fangies! Oh my god! Can I kiss him already? Maybe he's a dude in red and white striped shirt and winter hat, glasses, cane walking hidden somewhere in here, you know? We'll see if we can find Waldo. I wouldn't put it past them to do jokes like that shit. Your mouth was agape. He stared at you, still grasping for words. He's so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, he does fit my tall, dark, broody type very much so. Listen, if you wanted to rob the store, you could have done it before I got here. Common courtesy and all that. If I was gonna rob the store, it wouldn't be this dumb. Hey, my aunt probably put up a lot of work into this dump. Wait, forget about that. Why would I be the one robbing the store? I was here first. If anyone was going to be robbing it, it'd be you. I didn't see you when I came in. I know, you got the little vampire fangies. I was so into it. Bite me harder. Anyway. I was in the storeroom. Can you prove it? Why should I be the one to prove it? You're the one who waltzed in here. The man sighed in the most tired, exasperated sigh you'd ever heard, and the eye bangs under his eyes seemed to give away who he was. Well, this boy don't sleep. Same, buddy. All right, you're Florian, aren't you? Unfortunately. And you must be Sumi. Last I checked, yeah. Why are you here so late? It was the only train coming into town today. Didn't my aunt tell you I was coming? The same way she tells me anything, vaguely. I didn't even know what you looked like, and you nearly gave me a heart attack. Then we're even. God, you're exactly like your aunt. Great. I'll take that as a compliment. You shouldn't. What are you doing here so late, by the way? What are you doing here so late anyway? Does my aunt really make you work this much overtime? No. I was just neatening up before you arrived. You just said you didn't know when I was getting here. What can I say? I just have an amazing work ethic or something? You're suspicious as hell, but I respect it. Still, you should get some sleep. You look tired. Oh, baby, look at that pout! Oh my god. Did she at least tell you about the living accommodations? Nope, she doesn't really give me details, as I'm quickly becoming aware of. No shit. She really just left all this crap to me. I ought to quit that teacher. But what would I do without you? We don't know each other, and we're not friends. You'd be fine. Then how about we be friends? I'm good. You can sleep upstairs, but it's a mess. Sylvie isn't known for her neatness. A mess is fine. I'm sure I'll fit right in. Because I'm a hot mess. Anyway. Whatever. Get some sleep. Or don't. I'll be working for a bit longer. Do you need some help? From someone who looks like they don't know which side of a mop to hold? Nah. It's the side with the sponge, right? I'm kidding. It's a joke. I know how to use a mop. You've probably been traveling all day. Just sleep. You almost sound like you care. I don't. What are you doing, bud? Other than making it stinky. I guess Sylvie didn't tell you anything about actually running the store either. Nope. She said you'd teach me. Like I'm some expert. I just wash the floors. Fine. I'll try to help tomorrow afternoon. Not in the morning? I don't do mornings. I feel you, bud. Gathering up your luggage, you started up the staircase. Get some sleep soon, alright? Don't stick around too much longer, alright? Get some sleep. Yeah, sure. Baby girl. New baby girl spotted. Anyway. Without another glance in your direction, Florian collected his dropped box and went back to the storage room. One step at a time, you dragged your suitcase up the stairs and into your new home for the next 3 months. Your aunt's upstairs apartment felt almost like a continuation of downstairs, like a quilt stitched together with some mismatched memories. It's so cute. This game is so cute and cozy. I love it. The vibes are so good. A half-read book with reading glasses resting atop pages sat upon a warm armchair. Tangled yarn, as soft as clouds and bright as spring blooms, spilled from the basket. The table was set and waiting for you, expecting your company. It was almost like time was paused here, in a place where vintage clocks softly ticked in unison. Mismatched mugs rested in cozy clusters. The air smelled ever so faintly of lavender and old books. And that wasn't to mention the abundance of potted plants that filled the room. It was as if a forest had crept in and decided to stay. Seems like Arya's type of room. You placed down your bag and grinned like a child who had just found a new secret hiding spot. The weight of the world and all your previous worries seemed to melt away, even just a little bit. This is gonna be fun. 3 months, you could already tell. Unpacking could wait for tomorrow. For now, you unzipped your suitcase and pulled out your pajamas, then got changed and settled into bed. The sheets were crisp and white, and the pillows fluffed, and the gentle atmosphere of Willowmist slowly began to help you drift off to sleep. Joke's on you, stream elements. I just hydrated. As you laid there, surrounded by the scent of linen not your own, you swore for a moment you could feel someone watching you. But then you fell into a deep sleep, none the wiser. And being watched. So cute. When your eyes fluttered open the next morning, a small amount of panic settled in your stomach. This wasn't your apartment. Oh my god, the little red panda patch! I can't, it's so cute. Anyway. Right, Willowmist, Aunt's place. Not back home anymore. That'll probably take a bit getting used to. You looked out the window where you could see sunlight cascading in from between the outstretched arms of trees. Still looked to be early, which was good. You wanted a chance to look around the store before Florian got back. Maybe you'd even be able to impress him. And the red panda is so cute. Look at it. Yo, where's the merch opportunity? These PJs, period. That seemed like a big maybe. You're sure? You weren't sure, but he seemed to be pretty difficult to impress type of guy. Yeah, he did like a challenge. You quickly dressed, then raided the kitchen for breakfast, which you found half-stocked with food. Your aunt left some fresh vegetables and fruits, and a few microwavable meals. They'd have to do for now. You'd find your grocery store another day, hopefully. With the bear half-eaten in your hand, you make your way back downstairs. The store had a different vibe during the day. It seemed almost whimsical, like the collection of some peculiar witch who had decided to hoard all the lampshades was better than herbs. You know, I wouldn't put it past Aunt Sylvie to be a witch. Just saying. Anyway. You once again walked between the tables, noting despite the clutter, everything was dust-free. Florian wasn't lying about cleaning at the very least. Look at this eclectic ass collection. Oh god. It's so cute though. I just noticed the weaponry on the wall. There's like a fucking like Roman armor here. I'm just absorbing everything. It's so cute. Anyway, walking up to the counter, you noticed a distinct lack of technology. There was no computer or electronic cash register there, only an old till that seemed to be an antique itself. Oh god, hi bud. Fucking cat jump scare. Dude. Child of mine, you are just gonna cause destruction. Hang on. Let me arrange this so that when he decides to do that again, he's not causing disaster. Move those, move that. Move on these while they have my attention. Yeah, there's a lot of like unique stuff here. Hi, what are you doing? I really should remove that cloth, huh? Especially if you're gonna be jumping across like that. You're just gonna like slide and crash into everything. Sir, what are you doing? Child. Can you make up your mind about what you're doing? You just gonna sit there? You gonna gargoyle? Okay. All of the accounts looked to be handwritten in the journal that sat upright in a book stand next to it. Either your aunt was a fantastic accountant, or was committing tax fraud, or maybe both. Still, the lack of anything electronic didn't surprise you since you were a child. She always wrote you letters rather than email or text. She was a little old school, but that didn't bother you. So true. You do be doing the but dad. And now he's just sitting there staring. We're done. Acknowledge you. If anything, receiving a handwritten letter was exciting to you. You didn't know anyone else growing up who got letters. Except for people getting bills, but no one liked those letters. You understood that greatly now. Standing behind the counter and looking out towards the shop, you felt an overwhelming sense of purpose. This was your aunt's treasure, and she was leaving it to you. Well, for a few months, but that was beside the point. Alongside the sense of purpose was a small yet persistent reminder of just how insane this was. Dropping everything to move to a town you've never even visited because you're of an aunt you hadn't seen since childhood. It's exciting. It was the most exciting choice of your life. You needed something like this, a chance to get to know... Jake! Fucking shit. Trying to spill my goddamn snack. No, you're not getting out of it. I'm closing it. I'm putting it over here so you can't do that again. Gargoyle little hair. I love you. You're cute. Yeah, he just like knocked over my little freeze-dried snap pea type thing. Okay. You needed something like this, a chance to get to know who you really are. There was a knock at the door that pulled you out of your introspection. A neat, crisp knock, if a knock could sound neat and crisp. You could see a tall shadow on the other side of the door, but no details apart from that. Florian? You opened the door wide, curiously peeking at the stranger on the other side, who looked you up and down, looked at his watch, and then shook his head and walked past you into the store. Hello. Hello, handsome. Damn. Well, I hope you're not about to tell me you're Florian. That would make last night very strange for me. Florian? No, I'm not. I am not Mr. Westbrook. I apologize if that disappoints. Mystery Man put down his briefcase on the counter and began pulling out paperwork and pens from within it. Not sure I've ever met a man that actually used a briefcase before. Kinda dig it. Hi, bud. You were just full of it today, aren't you? I suppose I'll have to wonder endlessly exactly who you are then. I do appreciate a mystery as much as the next person, but... Right, it would be unlike Miss Marigold to leave you with any kind of instructions. He quickly pulled a business card out of his pocket. Emmett Finch, independent accountant at Finch Advisory. Oh, you know someone's important when their name is part of the business. Maybe we ought to rebrand this to the Sumi Emporium. No, that sounds terrible. Emmett, and you must be Sumi? I'll admit, I have heard very little of you, so we're starting off on equal footing. He's got a little pink strip in his hair. In short, I'm your aunt's financial partner, her accountant, and now, by extension, yours for the time being. We have a lot to discuss regarding accounts, cash flow, and taxes. Such exciting topics for a Tuesday morning. You watched as he pushed up his glasses and nodded. Anytime is the perfect time to talk numbers. I appreciate working with someone like-minded in that regard. Oh no, he's a little dumb. He can't pick up the sarcasm. What experience do you have running a business? Honestly, none. If I'm going to be honest with you, absolutely none. Absolutely none? None. Zilch. Zero. Yes, I do know what none means. Understood. Seems my role will be a little more hands-on than in previous months. I will bill Miss Marigold for the extra time we need to get you up to speed. That sounds expensive. All good things in life are. Quietly, you watch him shuffle through his paperwork before pulling out one specific sheet of paper. I'll be frank with you, Mrs. Marigold's accounts are dire. Despite my protest, she makes little effort to remedy that fact. Sometimes I wonder whether she truly desires to own a business or not. Perhaps with you around we'll see some change. Perhaps we won't. Time will tell. Wow, thanks for the overwhelming support. With you on my side, I know I'm gonna knock it out of the park. I am supporting you. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I am not in the habit of just giving false promises. At the very least, we will aim for Mrs. Marigold to not return to bankruptcy. Sounds like a plan to me. I stopped by to have you sign a few forms, though only temporary. I like to keep affairs in order. Sign here, please. Sign my life away, okay. Yeah, he probably doesn't have that much outfit diversity, but, you know, he's cute, so if it works, it works. One by one, you signed each and every form Emmett handed to you, and boy, there were a lot of forms. Great, my hand's starting to ache. Stay strong, Sumi. You can do this, bruh. My hand starts to ache after just doing, like, a 10 questionnaire circles. Like, you know, it's bad. I wonder what this guy's deal is anyway. He must be local, right? Maybe this would be a good chance to try and make a friend. While you're here, can I ask you a few questions? Be my guest. I have a little extra time before my next appointment. Is there anything fun to do around town when you're not working? Apart from doing taxes, that is. That depends on what you find fun. If you mean theme parks and musicals, then you're out of luck. If you enjoy hiking, dining, or live music, there's plenty of that. I'm down to try new things. I wish you all the luck trying them on your own time. Are you a local? Yes, my practice is located close to here. You'll find my address on the business card I gave you. Have you always lived here, or have I happened upon another wayward wanderer like myself? I formed my practice here, yes. I meant you personally, not your practice. I don't see that it makes any difference. He's a workaholic. How long have you worked with my aunt? It's been... He digs through his briefcase, nodding as his eyes scan the various documents. A year now, give or take a few weeks. How has it been? Satisfactory. Miss Marigold has had her account sorted, and I have been paid, so I believe that counts as a success. And how has she been to work with? Why do you ask? Haven't seen my aunt since I was a child. I was just wondering what she's like these days. She is fine enough to work with. Very memorable, that's all I can say on the matter. Emmett looked down at his watch before setting his eyes on the door. I'll stop by in a few days to go over paying your bills and keeping the lights on. Until then, keep your accounting in the journal at the counter, and I will assess it when I return. I'll try my best. Apologies if they're not quite up to standard, but I'll have Florian here to help me, hopefully. Actually, are there any good breakfast places around here? My aunt left a few things, but I'd kill for some nice breakfast while I'm waiting. There's quite a few decent establishments. Well, are you hungry? We could grab a bite and have a mini tour of the town if you were up for it. Kill it, Sumi. There's no way he can turn you down now. Emmett adjusts his glasses again, his expression impassive. Unfortunately, I'll have to pass. I'm paid for doing accounting, not for eating breakfast and tours. Have a good day, Mr. Marigold. Dang. We tried. Just like that, he gathered his briefcase and walked out the front door. The chiming bells, the only reminder it was there in the first place. So cold. The face. Aren't people from the countryside supposed to be super welcoming? Meeting Florian and Emmett seems a little harsh. You spun back around to the doorway after hearing the bells, but found no one there. Strange. With a shrug, you found yourself turning back towards the store. It would still be a few hours until Florian turned up, so you decided you might as well familiarize yourself with the items around the store while you waited. You were surprised to find that a couple of hours barely scratched the surface when it came to inspecting the show floor. There was so much stuff. And forget about the amount of stuff that absolutely had nothing, that absolutely nothing had a price on it. Even digging through paperwork at the counter, you couldn't find any notes about inventory or pricing. Oh goody, we get to set our own prices then, huh? You're massaging your temples in stress when you heard the door chimes ringing again. He's so cute. I can't. Oh my god. Anyway. Look at him! Ah! we still have to see the others, but so far, I really like Florian. He's cute. Hi. Wow, he really doesn't want to get sunburned. I like the getup. Thanks. I don't like the sun. He is a vampire, isn't he? God! I know how to pick him, don't I? I can see that much. Did you manage to get some sleep? I guess. Are you gonna ask me how I slept? If I have to? And if I said you did, how did you sleep? You couldn't sound less interested. Funny that. Well, I'll pretend like you actually care then. Surprisingly, I slept rather well. The bed was super comfortable. How fascinating. I'm happy for you. Really. With a sigh, you watch Florian drop his satchel bag behind the counter before removing his various mismatched accessories. I don't suppose you worked out how to run this place while I was gone? Do you really think my aunt would make it so easy? She never does. Fine, I'll explain, but I'm only going to do this once. If you don't pay attention, I'm not repeating myself. Don't worry, I'm listening. Don't worry, I'll pay attention. I'm a good listener when I want to be. He shrugged at that. I don't care if you listen or not. I'm just won't explain it again if you don't. We buy things for cheap and then sell them for more. That's pretty much the gist of it. And? And what? That's all you're gonna tell me? What else is there to tell you? That's how it works. I know how stores run, Florian. And why am I bothering to explain it to you? He's so cute. I love him. Oh my god. Anyway. You gotta give me more details than that or I'll run this place into the ground. I guess I need to do this job. Fine. Buy stuff, sell it for more, also keep it clean or no one will want to come in. Right now, we're pretty much out of rubbish to sell, minus the few things behind the counter. Wait, what? I thought you were going to listen to me. How could we nearly be out of things to sell? There's stuff everywhere. You watched him as he looked around the room and then shrugged. They're just your aunt's decorations. That does not surprise me. All of that is decoration. I guess. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just help out. I just work here. That's crazy. How does anyone know what's for sale and what's decoration? I don't know. Fine. It's all just for looks. I can deal with that. How much do I sell things for then? Whatever you want to sell them for. How would I know? I'm not an antique salesman. You better become one quick, then, if you don't want to go broke. God, what have I gotten myself into? A mess. I wouldn't take on your job if my life depended on it. Just keep track of how much you want to buy shit for in that journal on the counter, then you should be able to eyeball how much things are worth. But you'll get better as you go, probably. You can probably just adjust the price later if shit's not selling. Doesn't really matter. Then let's see what we've got then. Checking behind the counter, you notice a handful of small knickknacks. They weren't much compared to the rest of your aunt's decorations, but they would have to do. Alright, well, Now what? You're the boss. I like the sound of that. Are you gonna call me Boss Sumi? If I really have to talk to you, I'll probably just call you Sumi. Wow, if you have to talk to me? He shrugged. Fine. Oh, it's probably for the best anyway. You wouldn't want all this power to go to my head. He shrugged again and then found the broom and began to sweep up the already clean floor. There were already a few people hanging around outside, like they were waiting to talk to you or something. Look at his little pouty face. Oh my god. Oh, I want to bully him. It's Grimmy all over again, guys. You're not a celebrity, are you? That's the last thing I could be bothered with. Not the last time I checked. The last time I checked, my Twitter account had 35 followers, and most of them were bots. Bruh, that's too real. Stop. My god. Listen, I'm a small baby streamer. What do you want from me? I'm probably not a celebrity then. Probably not, no. You walked outside towards the door and flipped the sign to open. Outside, the afternoon sunlight filtered down like liquid gold, hitting the cobblestone just right. The trees swayed gently in the light breeze, and the cool air carried a fresh scent of pine and the distant baking of an unseen kitchen. You breathed in deeply the air for a moment, and it felt like an old friend stopping by to visit. Warm, comfortable. Hey, Florian? Florian. Huh? You little fangies. Oh my god. I wanna smooch him already, dude. Oh, right. I forgot you were there. Wishful thinking, I guess. I'm gonna speak to you so much you won't be able to forget me next time. Great. Have you ever felt like you were being watched around the store, by the way? Watched? You're watching me right now, does that count? No, I mean, well, it does, but not in this case. I mean, watched when no one else was around? Not really. Not any more than is normal, I guess. There's a normal amount of feeling like you're being watched? In this town? Yeah, probably. Sorry, my voice is already getting rough. My goodness. I knew it probably wouldn't be a super long stream, but let's try and see if we can push at least another hour out of this. I was wondering something, by the way. Did you grow up here? Yeah. Never chose to leave town? Nah, nothing out there we're seeing. Yeah, stream elements, you're right. Let's do a little hydrate too. Oh, I see the boy getting comfy on the bed. He's so cute. Anyway. Have you ever felt like being stuck in one place is like being in a cage? He paused at that, actually thinking. I guess the cage is pretty comfortable. Ooh, normal. I'm normal, yeah? The kinks that could go with that. Anyway. I know this is emotional talk, but you know, I'm very feral for this man already, so. I think that's why I came here, really. I wanted to help my aunt, of course, but the winds of change pulled me here. I think that it pulls a lot of people here, I think. Really? Yeah, a lot of people who don't fit in anywhere else. Maybe that's why I'm here, then. I doubt it. You look like you'd fit in just fine. You're muttering. Don't worry about it. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. He said I look normal. You bet. Hot man. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Anyway. You got family other than your aunt? I mean, my mom, but her and my aunt are a little estranged. They haven't spoken in years. I have no clue why. Huh? Usually people can't resist her. Oh, she's popular like that? What? No, I didn't mean... Do you have a crush on my aunt, Florian? Look at him blushies. No? It's not like that, really. I bet she has a pull to her. She's annoying and nosy and probing, but she has a way with people. You can't help but get along with her. He's so cute! Oh my god! I want to smush him little face! Oh! Anyway. You seem a lot like her. That sounds like a pretty big compliment coming from you. I know! Blushing does make him look more attractive. Look at him. Oh, I want to make him blush more. Oh, I want to bully him. I want to bully him affectionately. What about you, anyway? Was your family live nearby? Maybe. They maybe live nearby. I don't see them anymore. Oh. I'm sorry for prying, then. I pried first. He's so cute, guys. Oh my god. Very not normal for him. Stare and stare respectfully. Yes. Your eyes found the doorway where a young girl, perhaps of 14 or 15, stood, eyes on you curiously. What a cutie. You're not Granny Sylvie. Hi. I can pretend to be if you'd like. I guess if I squint, you kind of look like her. Maybe not. The way you stand is different. I'm Sumi. Granny Sylvie is my aunt. Just helping to run the place for a while. The girl studied you, crossing the room with a strange litheness to her movements. Standing before you like that, she leaned in close. Hi, I'm Vienna. Sometimes people call me Vivi. You look interesting, you know? I like the way your nose joins your face and your eyebrows are cool. She's an artist, isn't she? Well, thanks. I like your eyes. Do you have heterochromia, or are they contacts? They've always been like this. They've always been this way, ever since they were very obscure. Hey, you sell things, right? Pretty cool things? It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. She likes pretty and cool things since she's pretty and cool. Can I buy something for her here? Why don't you have a look around and see if anything catches your eye? You have eye catchers here? I'll be careful then. Anyway, just like that, she left. She left you standing there slightly bewildered, while Florian had made his way away from the commotion, and when his eyes met yours, he gave a thumbs up and mouthed nice nose. Your hand really went up. Your hand went up to your nose. Really, it was a nice nose. Guys, technically he complimented us. Delusional. I know he's teasing, but... You walked behind the counter, then settled on the stool there, while Vienna looked around the store. She examined things very curiously. Often her finger just hovered over the surface of an object without touching them, as if she were somehow feeling their energy. When she did pick something up, she would turn it around in her hands, tilting her head this way and that to see every angle. Her mismatched eyes narrowed, like she was looking at a difficult puzzle when she was really examining a teapot. She held it up to the sunlight, despite the fact it was opaque, like it would reveal something hidden that no one else would have ever noticed. Then she put it back down, not exactly where it had been, but close enough that you didn't feel the need to correct her. The strangeness of it all brought a smile to your face somehow. After a morning with Emmett and Florian, she was something fresh. Found anything? I can give you some suggestions too, if you would tell me a little about your mom. She's really good at finding things, not just keys or socks, but things like you didn't know you lost, like hope or patience. Yeah, she's good at finding those. Oh, she laughs at colors too, bright colors, happy ones. And her hands are always warm. That's interesting. I think maybe this? Cute. Ding. Cool, I think she'll like this. She likes shells. They're so quiet. But I bet it knows how to listen too. Thanks for your help. You're cool. Barely did anything, but you're welcome. Hey, if you ever need anything else, we'll be here. Thanks. I think I'll come back again. Maybe on another day when the sun is shining, or maybe not. Great. Get home safely, alright? And I hope your mom likes the gift. She's an odd one, but she's cute. Vienna waved towards you, then head out the door with her purchase in her arms. Congrats on your first sale and all that. I hope they're all that exciting. Do you know her? Do I look like I know every single person in this town? It's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. Honestly, no. You look like someone who would go out of their way to not know everyone in town. I mean, she does stop by the store often. I mean, does she stop by the store often? Not that I've noticed. Maybe once or twice, but I don't know. I'm usually in the storeroom. I can tell. You look like you need to get some more sunlight, mister. No thanks, I burn easily. Mm-hmm. How easily? You burn to a crisp. They sell things for that, you know, sunscreen, aloe vera. Why do you care? And if I said I've fallen hopelessly in love with you? And if I've said I've fallen hopelessly in love with you at first sight? Oh, look at him blush! Got him. Got him, chat. What? And I could get lost in your eyes for hours upon hours. You... That's complete nonsense. We're flustering him. I love this. Yeah, it is. I'm just pulling your leg. Or not. You... What? We work together now, and we'll be for the next 3 months. I'm just looking out for you. Get used to me caring, alright? He's so cute! Aw, is he disappointed? Yeah, sure, whatever. I didn't ask you to, though. Too bad. You're mine now. Bell chiming for the second time that afternoon drew you both away from your conversation, and Florian used it as a chance to retreat back to the supposed storeroom. Oh, hello, sir. Beautiful Sylvie, apple of my eye, belle of my heart, would you do me the greatest honor of... The man before you wore his long, wild hair back in a loose ponytail, and the shirt perhaps one button too far undone, depending on who you asked. Not for me. Anyway. He was down on one knee as if he was about to serenade you with the world's most beautiful poetry. Or asked you to marry him. Look at him. He's a cutie. You're not Sylvie. I see. Though I can sense her genes a mile away. You must be Sumi. You watched him spring to his feet. He was certainly far more sprightly than he looked, and walk forward to put a hand on your shoulder. I've heard so much about you, and even that is not enough. He reached out to shake your hand smoothly, his energy contagious. I'm sorry, I'd love to return the favor, but you are... so the lovely owner of the store hasn't yet had a chance to mention me. That sounds quite like our Sylvie. Quinn Bakerland, at your service. Occasional poet, but full-time chef. Ooh, he cooks, guys. Damn! And you and my aunt are... no. Oh, you misunderstand. She's the most beautiful woman to ever grace this town. Yes, of course. Does my heart become a flutter when she walks into the room? Certainly, without a doubt. Do I near fall to my knees each time she speaks my name? That should be obvious. Where was I? Your relationship to my aunt. Right. Yes, we are dear friends. Right, friends. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Bakerland. Please call me Quinn. Family to Sylvie is family to me. Quinn, then. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but my aunt is actually out of town for the next few months. I'm just here helping while she's away. My heart shatters into a million pieces once more. But it is hardly your fault. I should not ruin such a momentous occasion. I have never met any of Sylvie's family. You must be very special indeed. We are really close, despite the odds. To be honest, I haven't seen her since I was tiny, but I guess it's special that we were close despite that. From the way she speaks of you, she thinks of you incredibly highly. What did you want my aunt to have the honor of then? Ah, this is most fortuitous. There is no one that could take our lovely Sylvie's place but you, of course. Are you fond of fine meals, beautiful atmospheres, and live music? Yeah, sounds great. Yes, yes, and yes. Divine. I have a restaurant just off the main street. I have just created a new dish I call the Crimson Risotto. Roasted beets, rich vegetable broth, and a swirl of cream, and topped off with mushrooms. Ugh, my mouth salivates at the thought. Please, would you do me the honor of sampling my new dish? Who am I to turn down a meal? Delightful. But I need some time to prepare. Tomorrow night, I will astonish you with the finest food in Willowmist and beyond. And before I forget, welcome to town, Sumi. There's no other place like it. You'll be calling it home before you even realize it. Thanks, Quinn. I appreciate the warm welcome. And warmer it will get once you taste my cooking. I must depart immediately to prepare. Please await tomorrow evening with such anticipation you would get as you would give your birthday. I love him. He's adorable. With the heartiest laugh you've ever heard, Quinn left the store with a grin that nearly went from ear to ear. The soft, near-evening sunlight drifted through the doorway as he left. Pulling out your phone, you notice the time is 5:03 p.m. Ah, shit. You scrambled to pull up your texts, where you could see nearly a dozen of them left by your mother, to a tune of "Did you arrive safely?" or "Oh my god, are you dead?" Sorry, Mom. I'm here, I'm alive, I just got caught up in everything. Totally fine. I really hope you guys can't hear my voice cracking as much as it is. It's so bad, dude. Oh my god. I knew this would be rough. Maybe when I play the full game, I should consider getting allies to join me, maybe. We'll see. I think they'd be into it too, though. Sumi, dear Lord above, you nearly gave me a heart attack. I was this close to getting on the train myself. Maybe I should have waited longer to text then. Not funny. I know, really, I'm sorry. I'm just glad you're okay, my baby. Totally okay. I met a few new people already, and everyone, mostly everyone, is super friendly. Town is beautiful, Mom. You'd love it. Lots of beautiful scenery to paint, I think. Honestly, I barely left the store yet. You know I haven't painted in years. Maybe you just lack the bright muse. Anyway, I need to close up the store now. Alright, text me if anything happens, okay? Yes, Mom, love you. Flipped the sign on the door over to closed as Florian re-entered the room. God, he's so cute. Screaming! Anyway. You miss all the fun staying holed up in your storeroom. I don't really care. I prefer it that way. So antisocial. Well, I guess I can understand in a way. Florian treats this job the way I treat customer service jobs. If I can exist in the storeroom all day, I'm gonna. Well, you do you. I'm gonna go upstairs and start unpacking. You don't have to stick around all night, you know. It's fine. I start late, then I stay late. Why didn't I just start earlier then? I just prefer it this way. It's quieter. Well, alright, I don't mind, really. Get home safely, okay? Sure, maybe. Leaving Florian to his work, you headed back upstairs. Sorry. My phone vibrated and distracted me. Okay. Piece by piece, you unpacked your belongings slowly. It wouldn't do you any good to spend the next 3 months living out of your suitcase. If you were gonna live here, you were gonna do it right. Honestly, I would just live out of the suitcase. But that's just me. Still, you felt almost reluctant to disturb the quiet rhythm of the room at first. Your aunt had turned the space into a home, and you gradually were adding to it, making it become something more, hopefully something even better. Each item you pulled from your suitcase, soft sweater for winter here, a stack of well-worn books there, found its place among your aunt's belongings like a thread woven into someone else's fabric. A framed photograph of your aunt, much younger, standing in front of the store, sat nestled beside a ceramic teacup. Its handle chipped but cherished. You placed your own picture frame next to it, carefully next to it, unsure if it would fit. It somehow felt right, like a new memory slipping into an old album. You pulled out more of your treasures, a glass vial of sea glass you collected with your mom, a well-worn notebook that smelled faintly of ink, and your laptop, which you placed on the desk. As you slid your clothes into the chest drawers, you noticed the sun had long since settled over the horizon. Packing seemed so quick. Unpacking was another beast entirely. You found your way over to the window with your hands full of a pair of tall pink glasses you'd been given all the way back on your 18th birthday, then lingered there, feeling the cool night breeze washing over your skin. The soft glow of the full moon was already casting its silvery light through your room, and in the distance you could see mountains that loomed in like gentle giants, their peaks softened by a veil of mist that curled around them in dreamlike patterns. Here and there you could see faint trails of smoke rising from chimneys, fading lazily into the sky, but mostly everything outside was still. You turned away from the window, suddenly feeling that familiar feeling of being watched again. And in the corner of your room, you saw it. Hello? Something, a person, perhaps, floating a foot off the ground, head tilted to the side as if it were too heavy to carry, staring at you with wide eyes. What in the ever-loving hell is he that your time is near? You can't hide from me any longer. The pair of glasses in your hand instantly fell from your grip, smashing on the wooden floor. Shards went in every direction. Ah, shit. Your eyes snapped back up in search of the person, but found the space that she had occupied now empty. Am I not getting enough sleep or something? Yes, but we're not going to talk about that. You knelt down, inspecting the damage. One glass had survived, luckily, so you collected that quickly and put it aside. The other one hadn't fared so well, though it was mostly large pieces. Grimacing, you slowly picked up and disposed of each piece. Ouch. And just your luck, the final one was the one that cut you. You quickly disposed of it, then cleaned your wound, but you couldn't find the first aid kit anywhere in the room. Maybe there's one downstairs in the storeroom. Trap. The setup. Oh my god. I'm so ready. Okay. Florian, are you still here? I could use your help if you are... What is it? I'm not paid to help you with personal stuff, you know. Walked out from the storeroom, arms crossed. Something really weird just happened. I swear I saw someone in my room. She spoke to me. Then I dropped a glass and got cut. It's not that bad, but I could use a band-aid if we have any. All the color dropped from Florian's face in a moment. He stared at you with wide open eyes, mouth open slightly, yet no words escaped. You're... It's not that bad, is it? He almost looked like he was gonna be sick as he charged out the front door, leaving you staring out towards him in disbelief. Wait, Florian? He's not beating the vampire allegations right now. A tiny drop of blood dripped to the ground. I guess I'll find it myself. It didn't take you long to find the first aid kit. Your aunt had decided to forego the usual plastic box with a cross on it. Instead, had picked out an old wooden chest. It was a little scuffed and weathered, but with brass hinges that creaked when you opened it. But it was very much fully stocked. You found bandages in all sizes, neatly rolled gauze, and adhesive strips in patterns ranging from plain beige to princesses and knights. You also noticed slightly more eccentric additions. I can fucking speak, I swear. A small vial of silver dust labeled "For Curses," a flask of dark red liquid labeled "Emergency, F only," a broken mirror. Sorry. The vampire allegations are still not being beat. A broken mirror, which you made sure not to touch, for the note attached that read, "For illusions or lies." Okay, this is interesting. Aunt Sylvie is a witch, I swear. I bet you Quinn's a werewolf, huh? Giving him scruffy demeanor. There were also more of what you expected to see. Herbs, powders, and other natural remedies. Your aunt was into that stuff after all. Yeah, she's a witch. You pulled out a plaster and quickly stuck it to your hand. But fortunately, the bleeding had already stopped. It wasn't much worse than a scratch, luckily. Do I go look for the boy, or do I try and see the ghost? I want to go look for the boy. I want my vampire boy, damn it. You opened the door and poked your head out, searching for the mostly darkened streets for Florian's figure. No matter where you looked, though, you couldn't see him. It seemed he didn't just step outside, he was gone. I didn't mean to upset him. I'll have to apologize tomorrow. Giving up for the night, you headed back upstairs into your room and settled into bed. Just like that, you fell asleep, surrounded once again by unfamiliar scent of the store. Knock knock. Your eyes shot open to the sound of someone banging on the door downstairs. With bleary sight, you look towards the phone. 6:04 a.m. Who the fuck is knocking on my door at 6 a.m.? Disrespectful. At the very least, you wait till 9. But even that. Not Florian then. Ugh, I'm getting up. Banging on the door continued. It got louder the closer you became. Stranger, too, because it sounded less like someone's fist and more like a hunk of metal. I'm coming! No need to break down the door. Hit. Hello? Lady Knight? Okay. My liege, I humbly kneel before you as both protector and servant. From this day forth, my life is yours to command. I'm Dame Lucille de Rosario of the Order of the Crown, to hereby swear an oath upon my honor and my blade. No harm shall come to you while I yet draw breath. Your enemies shall be mine, your struggles mine to shoulder. Damn, that's so cute. That fit is so cute. What the hell? The mysterious knight lifted her head, looking directly towards you. Directly towards you, you thought. It was hard to tell with the whole helmet thing going on. Even if it shall cost me my life, I shall stand by your side. I ask for nothing in return, but the chance to serve a worthy cause. By my oath, I shall be your steadfast shield and your loyal sword. Huh? At 6 in the morning? Honor and stuff is great, but at 6 in the morning... Honor and servitude, no time limit, my liege. The suit of armor rises, straightening out to stand taller than you. I think I might still be a little confused. I understand. Please do not I understand trust does not come easily. Please rest easy, my liege, for I shall prove myself worthy of your trust. Okay, hold on a second. First of all, just call me Sumi. I'm afraid I cannot, my liege, for that would be improper. Please. If you wish it, then I will make it so, Sumi. Thank God. Keep calling me my liege, and it's going to awaken something in me. Okay, good. Now, what's with this whole get-up? Get-up? Armor? My deepest apologies. It would not be my intent to arrive here undressed. I beg your forgiveness. Oh, what do you mean undressed? You're in a full suit of armor. This set is hardly more than ceremonial. Lady Sylvie gifted it to me as a gesture of goodwill, and I will wear it with pride. Alas, it is ill-suited for the trials of battle. A fine display, to be sure, yet lacking in the weight of reinforcement required for true combat gear. Lady Sylvie deemed my true armor too imposing for daily wear. Intimidating, I believe she said. I want that. Show it to me now, damn it. I love intimidating armor pieces. Fucking give that shit to me. Damn it, Auntie. Rest assured, should the need for battle arise, I shall be ready. The armor gifted by Lady Sylvie may shine with splendor, but my true steel lies close at hand, prepared to serve. You know my aunt? One moment. The knight tilted her head slightly and then reached up to pull her helmet free from her head. For a moment, her face was obscured by shadow of the morning light, then she shook her head. Cute. You watched in amazement that waist-long hair tumbled free in soft waves, brushing over the polished shoulders of her armor, framing a serene, resolute face. Her eyes meet yours, clear and steady. Holy shit, where did all that hair come from? I feel like there's so much to unpack here. Please forgive the dramatic display, Sumi. Helmets do little to flatter, but duty requires practicality, even at the cost of appearance. To answer your previous question, before making your acquaintance, I was in service to Lady Sylvie. With your arrival, it passes on to you. Do not fret, I will not stand in your way. You will hardly know I'm here. But while you are in this town, I will protect you and this store with my life. I'm not totally sure that will be necessary, but thank you. I am but a humble servant, thanks in kind, though unnecessary. You watch Lucille, now helmetless, take her place beside the doorway, sword strapped to her hip. I must also beg your forgiveness for not being present upon arrival. I have had troubles with one of the contraptions in my place of living that Lady Sylvie calls my apartment. A contraption? Yes, a magical device that produces water as if from thin air. I believe a curse was put upon it, and the water began to flood as far as the eye could see. Oh, rip. Fortunately, a sorcerer removed the curse and now works as intended. Does she mean her sink broke? So, okay. You work with my aunt, but your sink broke yesterday, so you couldn't come to greet me. That is correct, indeed. So you live nearby? Yes, though I'm not originally from this town. Oh, me either. We have something in common. I hail from the kingdom of Valende, which was once present in these lands. Never mind. I see you are still in your night clothes. Do you require help in dressing? Huh? Are you offering to undress me right now? I believe that getting dressed requires one to first be undressed, yes? You need not question my intentions. They are entirely pure. I only wish to serve. It's too early for this. I think I'll be okay. I'll go get dressed and come back in a minute. Please, take all the time you need, my... Sumi. I will guard the store in your absence. I love this game. But oh my god, is it weird? Okay. Lucille took her helmet back from where she had put it aside and then slid it back into place. There's someone claiming to be a knight standing in my store, and for some reason, I feel like the strange one right now. You headed back upstairs. Slipping off your pajamas, you shook your head. You'd never met a knight before. You were beginning to feel like maybe this was all one long extended dream. To be honest, I kinda dig it though. I did want things to be different, right? Can't get more different than a knight waking you up at 6 in the morning and pledging allegiance to you. Lucille stood by the door, posture perfect. She almost looks like one of the antiques on display. How's keeping order going? Well, Sumi, no one intruded on your establishment while you were absent. I remained vigilant. Thanks, Lucille. Keep up the good work. I guess I'll get to it. Let's see what to do today. Item pricing. Okie dokie. How pricing works. Each item in your inventory has a hidden value range. Your job is to pick a price within that range. At first, pricing may feel like guesswork, but you'll get better as you go. Smart skill. Your smart skill will help you estimate prices more accurately. When your smarts is low, you'll only have a rough idea of what something is worth. As smarts increases, your valuation gets sharper, making it easier to spot a good deal and avoid overpricing. Item quality. Items become in different quality levels: poor, normal, good, or perfect. Higher quality items fetch higher prices. Daily routine. 1. Set adjust prices for each shift. 2. See how customer responds to prices. 3. Learn from the results and adjust prices next time. Sounds about normal. Time for a fresh start. Bills, $80. Man the counter, clean the store. Oh, you don't click on those, okay. Cute. This is so cute, dude. Oh my god. Wait, what's happening? Oh, drag and drop items from the schedule. Florian, map, please. That's so cute. Clean the store first, man the counter in the afternoon. Because, you know, afternoon Florian will be here to clean the store, so that seems seems average. That seems like the good thing to do. You're leaning over the staircase handrail when two things happen. First, a collection of dust and grime that hadn't been touched in at least 10 years fell out of the crevices between the wood and landed on your head. Secondly, the bell at the door chimed, announcing the arrival of someone into the shop. Mr. Marigold. 1 second. You hopped down from the staircase and ran over, quickly running a hand through your hair. Emmett was standing there staring at you. Hi, Emmett. Fancy seeing you here. You got... He reached almost absent-mindedly, rubbing his thumb against your cheek. He stopped suddenly, seeming to realize what he's doing, and stepped back. You stared at each other. There was dust. Oh, he's cute. Sorry, I can't help this, but get a little dirty sometimes when cleaning. Yes, when cleaning. He cleared his throat and nodded, resuming his usual expression. So, what can I help? What can I help my favorite accountant with? The bakery nearby accidentally gave me an extra pastry. No need for the second one, so I thought I'd drop it off to you. No point in letting it go to waste, after all. Aw, sweet. He reached into his bag and pulled out a small box, which he left on the counter. Oh, for me? How nice of you. And here I thought you didn't care about me at all. Don't worry, I'll invoice Miss Marigold herself for this business lunch. That was all. Good day. And at that, he left the shop. Wait, Emmett. And he's gone. Strictly business, huh? A smile, you ate the pastry and used a little extra energy to clean a little bit more. Store cleanliness gained bonus. Gained a bonus boost. Ooh. So, yeah, cleaning is probably good to do in the morning. The door chimes rang as someone clad in protective gear once again entered the store. You look down at your watch. 11:58 a.m. Perfect time for a break. Morning. Sir Florian, one can hardly call it morning any longer. Do the morning sun's rays offend you so grievously you cannot bring yourself to join us until they have waned? Oh, my voice is having a really hard time. Hydration. Lucille crossed her arms. The distinct sound of metal scraping against metal. She looked menacing like that, with her helmet still on. Florian just shrugged. It didn't seem he found her menacing at all. Yeah, nice to see you too. I don't know why you're acting all surprised. I've always started in the afternoon. Look at them, both covered head to toe. A night rises with the dawn, ready to meet the day's challenges head on, yet you appear content to let half the battle pass you by. I'll leave the night shit for the night, if that's alright. Lucille placed her hands on her hips, tilting her helmet-covered head slightly as if considering him. Do you not feel some obligation to lend your strength to the morning labors? The store requires diligence at all hours, not merely those convenient to you. Luckily, you're here then. I don't do mornings. If Sylvie doesn't care, I don't know why you do. Very well. If your current arrangement serves the store well, I shall not press further. But do consider that your efforts, no matter the hour, reflect your honor and dedication to this establishment. I don't think mopping the floors is all that honorable, but sure, whatever. Honor comes with every job, Sir Florian. Whether one wields a blade or arranges wares, it's the spirit in which the task is performed that matters most. Do carry on then, but know that the dawn is the most inspiring sight, should you ever choose to witness it. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day. Good. I trust we shall work together most admirably today. When Lucille went back to standing by the door, you used the opportunity to catch Florian by the wrist and pull him aside. Florian, he pulled his wrist away from you, eyes on the ground. Right. I forgot about last night. I'll cross that bridge when I've dealt with the elephant in the room. I'm guessing you met Lucille before. Hard not to, seeing as she's always here. Maybe you can explain to me why there's someone in a full suit of armor in our store then? Please. Trust me, that's not her full suit of armor. You should have seen her when she first turned up. Sylvie hired her a few months back. My aunt did? Yeah. That's what she does. Takes in strays. We really don't need an armored guard for the antique store, but she got the job anyway. I guess it gives her something to do. Why does she think she's a knight? Because she is one, apparently. I don't know. She looks like a knight to me. How could she be a knight? She has a sword? Is that the only requirement for knighthood? Okay, fine. She has a sword. I can't argue with that. Listen, about last night, Florian looked back down to the ground, avoiding eye contact for a few moments, before sighing and looking back to you. I'm scared of blood. Huh? Nice excuse there, buddy. That's all it was. I was surprised. Sorry. Baby girl, you can hide it like that, but I know the truth already. You should have said something. I wasn't trying to scare you. No, forget that. I apologize. I should have dealt with it myself. Come here. Florian grabbed you by the wrist. It was a light touch. He was careful not to hurt you as he pulled you towards the counter. Then he left you for a moment before returning the same first aid kit you used yesterday. Have you procured an injury, Sir Florian? Shall I fetch a physician? No, I've got it handled. He's so cute. I love him. I'm fine, Florian. Just a tiny cut. I already fixed it up. You're supposed to change it twice a day. I am? So it heals properly. Huh. I didn't know that. I guess I'll just sit down. He's so cute! Oh my god! Kicking my little feet! I dug through the wooden box, pulling out some antiseptic and a new bandage. I really don't need to... I should be able to do this much. I have to. Sylvie said I should do shit like this. At that, you shut your mouth, and Florian looked so serious in that moment that he was about to do... Like, this was about more than just a band-aid. He sat down on the edge of the counter and peeled away your old bandage after putting on a pair of disposable gloves. Florian grimaced, almost putting up his nose at the sight of your cut, which really wasn't too bad at all. Luckily, it also didn't hurt. You sat there quietly as he performed his tasks like a ritual, putting antiseptic on your cut, which stung like a bitch, then covering it up again with adhesive bandage. Thanks, Florian. He's so cute! Oh my god! I love him. This one's mine. You can't have. He's mine now. It's not a big deal. Then why does it feel like one? I really did see someone in my room last night. Whoever she was, she disappeared when I broke my glass. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the place is haunted. You think? Or maybe you just imagined it. Anyway, we gotta get to work. Right. Yeah. Work. Thanks again, Florian. God, he's so cute, chat. I can't handle it. Anyway. You were standing behind the counter, double-checking the amount of your current amount of change currently in the register when you heard the bell next to the door chime. You looked up with the brightest, most show-stopping smile you've ever mustered in time, just in time to see a full-sized llama walking through the door, then turning around to face you. Huh? It didn't seem to care that this was an antique store, not a petting zoo. It just chewed on some grass. What the? Florian! A mess of dark hair popped out from the storeroom. What is it? Did you buy a llama? Why would I buy a llama? I don't know, I'm just making sure. I did not buy this llama. Do you usually have a llama problem around here? No. There was one time a cat walked in, but I've never seen a llama before. Lucille? Lucille approached, armor glistening in the sun, and stared down at the beast. It stared back. Though I know not where this creature has appeared from, perhaps we could train it to be a valiant steed. If you got that thing... if you got on that thing and all that armor, its back would just snap. You have no faith, Master Florian. It is not only the strength of body that matters, but the strength of character of soul. Soul and character are going to hold 40... soul and character aren't going to hold 40 pounds of metal. I hate to admit it, but I think I have to agree. Plus, I'm sure this llama belongs to somebody already. Look. He pointed towards the pink collar it was wearing. It stared back at you, still chewing. A shame. Back in my home, I had the most noble steed. She was a true beauty, a creature of strength and honor. I hope to find such companionship again. Hello, Blue. Maybe you should be looking for a horse, not a llama. Let us pray that our next visitor is a horse, then. I don't know if that would be better or worse than a llama. Right now, Florian. Florian is my baby girl. I love him to death. All the characters are great, but Florian is mine. The horse might kick over the displays my aunt so lovingly crafted. You know what? Maybe we should invest in a store horse. Sir Florian, this establishment is a wondrous place filled with treasures of the past. You would not truly wish to see it destroyed, surely? Destroyed? Nah, but we could lose a few of the treasures and nobody would notice. I think I'm going to go look for the owner. You leave the llama by the collar out through the door, while Lucille and Florian argue behind you. You found your way back to the center of town. Fortunately, the llama didn't put up any resistance. You stroked its fluffy orange-brown fur and looked around for someone who seemed like they were missing a llama. Looking for the llama's owner. Interesting. Oh, chat, there's dice rolls. Chat, there's dice rolls. DC 10, bonus +1. Click the roll. Whew, just barely. No matter where you search, you can find anyone who lost a llama. Eventually, you decided to hand the creature into the town's lost and found, though the woman behind the counter was a little bewildered. Oh my god, these are cute! What the fuck? Anyway. 2 to 35. Common. Normal. Probably not haunted. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, let's see. 2 to 35. We probably should hit somewhere in the middle and see how it goes. Start with 15, I guess. $6 to 87. Holy. Normal quality, common. Owl plate. You stare, it stares back. Who will win the staring competition? The owl. That's very cute. These look like VTuber mascots, these two. 6 to 87. I guess we can set it to 40. I want to like hit the middle ground first, and then we can go from there. Give or take if we need to. Christmas bell brooch. Wearing this, it can be Christmas all year round. You pass, thanks. 2 to 43. Is it 20? Okay. We'll see how this goes. You get seated behind the counter, ready for today's customers. Good day. I had a nap between clients and thought I'd check in. Welcome. Owl plate. Seems well kept. Better than most antiques I've seen. I believe a fair price would be $29. Okay. Sure. I'm satisfied with that price. Consider it sold. Good day. Keep the books in order. Probably because it was a lower quality. I bet if it was a higher quality, it would be the higher end of that price spectrum. See you next time. So one customer today. Now no one else is coming. As the sun crested, the horizon and day slowly began to turn into night. Your open sign is. You turned your open sign to closed. Whew, another day down. It was pretty busy today. Yeah, I guess. Some days are like that, and other days are just twiddling our thumbs until we can go home. The life of small town. Frankly, that's more like what I was expecting. I thought an antique store in the countryside wouldn't have a lot of activity. Would an antique store in the city have more activity? Maybe. Antiques and thrifting and stuff are pretty popular these days. I always thought it was only old people who like antiques. What? You don't like them? Looks like a load of junk to me. Junk? You would not say such things, Sir Florian! I really wish you'd just call me Florian. Lady Sylvie has spent her lifetime curating this collection of fascinating oddities. It would do you well to hold your tongue if it only spits distaste. Oddities is one word for all this crap. I mean, you do you, but there is a reason you work here. If you don't, is there a reason you work here if you don't care about the store? I care about the store and the owner. I don't care about the antiques. Your aunt helped me through some shit, gave me this job when I had nowhere else to go. I appreciate that. It doesn't mean I have to be into used lampshades and rusty axes. I guess that makes sense. Speaking of it being busy, though, how do I go about finding more things to sell? We'll run out soon enough unless I start pillaging the decorations. I don't know, go steal from someone's trash can? Do I look like a raccoon to you? Do you want me to answer that? I love this. I love him. Anyway. I do not think you look like a raccoon, Sumi. Perhaps you have the qualities similar to a red panda. Your red coat is divine. Thanks, Lucille. I'm glad someone here appreciates me. Your aunt had a few different avenues for her junk, I think. I really don't know the specifics. She does have an attic filled with it, though. You can pick through that, might find something. Or you might find nothing. That seems more likely. Oh, an attic? Yeah, Sylvie's been meaning to sort it out for ages. If you get injured trying to work through the mess, it won't be my problem, though. I can dig out the key and show you tomorrow. Thanks. Sounds great. That moment, your stomach let out a low grumble. It did IRL, too. I get hungry. Oh, right. Do you guys know Quinn? The chef guy? Yeah, I guess. You couldn't sound less interested. Florian rubbed the back of his neck, looking away. He's nice or whatever. We just don't get along. I don't know. I guess we're too different of people or something. Sir Quinn is an excellent cook who makes feasts fit for royalty. Lady Sylvie did well in seeking his companionship. Companionship? Interesting. He invited me to his restaurant to try a new recipe tonight. I nearly forgot about it. Have fun with that. Aw, not even a little bit interested? I'm not hungry. Oh, look at him pout. I've got work to do anyway. What, sweeping the floors you've been sweeping all day? That'll be fun. For you, maybe. Anyway, bye. Have fun or whatever. That Florian left the room. Lucille? I would be honored, Sumi. In truth, I had already considered offering to accompany you should you require a guardian for the evening. It is only fitting that I ensure your safety, even over a meal. It's just dinner. I don't think I need a guard, just a friend, if that's all right with you. A knight's duty is not bound by circumstances. Whether it be a dinner or a battle, I would gladly be your shield. But, friend, indeed, I would enjoy the company. Oh, look at her! She's a cutie, too. If I wasn't so taken by Florian already... Perhaps perfect. I still have I still haven't managed to look around town, so having a guide will save me from getting too lost. Sir Florian has not offered to show you around the settlement, truly. Well, then please allow me to escort you through town and show you its finest landmarks. No harm shall come to you while I am by your side. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's make a whole night of it. Night of it? I mean, sure, a night of it. Your Honor, she's dumb. The town of Willowmist glowed softly under the moon as you and Lucille stepped out onto the main street. The air was cool, fresh, carrying the faintest hint of blooming jasmine, the earthy scent of the forest just beyond the town's edge. Somewhere, a distant clock chimed the hour, the tones mellow and unhurried. You couldn't help but think the time seemed to feel slower here. There really was no need to rush, was there? It's a brilliant night for a stroll, though the weather has begun to cool off. The remnants of autumn still remain. The leaves crunched under both of your footfalls pleasantly, singing farewell to the passing season. So, Lucia, how long have you lived in Willowmist? I believe it has been around 3 months now, give or take. Wow, that's very recent. What brought you to town? It is a long and peculiar tale, Sumi. I'm not certain you will believe, but if you wish to hear it, I shall tell you it true. This must be related to why she thinks she's a knight. I'd be happy to hear it. Very well. 3 months ago, I was not in Willowmist, and in fact, I was not in this world at all. At least, not as it is now. I hail from a time long past, an age of kings and castles, of honor and oaths sworn beneath banners fluttering in the wind. You stared at her, still trying to gauge whether she was pulling your leg or not. But Lucille looked completely and utterly serious. I believe it. I was engaged in a most dire battle when the world itself seemed to shift beneath me. One moment I stood upon a battlefield, the next I awoke amidst unfamiliar sights and sounds of this town. I like to think I'm easygoing, but time travel is a lot to take in. I understand your doubt, and yet I have no reason to deceive you. This armor, these weapons, even my manner of speech, all relics of an age long forgotten. Surely you have noticed their antiquity? You're being serious, aren't you? I swear upon my honor, when I arrived, I had no knowledge of this place or this time. The world I knew was gone, replaced by one of your strange machines and customs. She can't be seriously telling me the truth, right? A potential ghost in the store, sure. A time-traveling knight? But I guess she really does have a reason. She really doesn't have a reason to lie to me. I'll just go along with it for now. It seems kinda nuts, you know? Indeed, it is kinda nuts. How'd you manage to adjust? That must have been a lot of change. With great difficulty, I assure you. Your aunt was the first to show me kindness. She took me in, clothed me, and taught me the way of this new world. Were it not for her, I might have been lost entirely. For reasons I cannot explain, I feel as though I was meant to be here. Perhaps fate was a purpose for me still. Damn, that's one way to go think about it. You're strong, you know that. stronger than me. I wish I could go with the flow that easily. I am a knight, Sumi. Adaptation and perseverance, or as you put it, going with the flow, are very essence of survival. I have pledged my service to you not only out of duty, but because this land is unfamiliar land. You have given me purpose, and for that I am grateful. Why do you think you're not strong, Sumi? I see no reason to doubt yourself. Strength is not measured solely by the swing of a blade or the weight of one's armor. It lies in the choices we make, the burdens we carry, and the resolve to continue forward when the path is uncertain. I suppose so. When did you become a Night Lucille? When I was 7. I was 7 when I was sent to the local lord's castle to begin my training. 7? That's so young. 26 now, and I feel like I've done nothing with my life, in fear that I would choose wrong. So much time has passed me by. I've seen friends start families, get married, climb the career ladder. But I'm still the same as I was 8 years ago. Too close to home, homie. Damn, these doves know how to fucking stab you, don't they? Is that why you chose to come to Willowmist? It felt like something I could do, a choice I could make. So, I guess so. When I began my training as a squire, a trainer once said to me that there is no shame in fear, only surrendering to it. Your path forward may be unclear at times, Sumi, but it is there all the same. Time spent on the journey is no waste. There's a little heart next to that one. But I want Florian. Thanks, Cecile. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best. I guess it counts for something, huh? Indeed, you are far more capable than you believe. Trust yourself, and you shall overcome any trial. Well, with words like those to back me up, I guess I gotta keep trying. I fear I've spoken too much and nearly forgotten the purpose of our excursion. This way, allow me to introduce you to the fine establishments of Willowmist. The two of you, side by side, continued onwards through the town center. As you passed the brightly lit building, Lucille gestured towards it. Behold the farmer's market. It is most curious. It is found indoors. In my day, one would venture out into the open square at dawn, yet here, the bounty of the land is neatly contained beneath a roof. I must admit it lacks the charm of a market stalls, but the convenience is notable. It is open nearly no matter the hour. Ah, a grocery store? Yes, I believe that is what Lady Sylvie referred it to as. Further along, Lucille slowed her steps in front of a small clothing store. Its mannequins posed in stylish outfits, many of which were winter coats. It would start to get cold soon, wouldn't it? And here we have the local tailor. Their wares may lack the intricate embroidery of royal finery, but they seem practical and well made. If you have a need of garments for the winter, I would advise you to pay a visit. Maybe we could take a look together sometime. I would be honored, Sumi. She led you onward, pausing briefly outside to a plain brick building glowing green cross above its entrance. An apothecary, though I have yet to need the... Sorry. This is just so funny. Hearing her refer to a weed dispensary as an apothecary. An apothecary, though I have yet to need any of their services, the potions they prepare must be most potent in this age with all the modern tools at their disposal. I'm not sure they use potions exactly, but medicine has come a long way. I can only imagine. I pray we do not have to find out anytime soon. Yeah, let's try to stay healthy for the next few months, at least. Alright. You have my word. Across the way? Lucille nodded a squat building in the with darkened windows. Your local woodwright's workshop. It is over yonder. This craftsmanship is impressive, worthy of a noble commission even. But it's nothing in particular. The master crafter simply gives me a certain sense of unease I cannot place. I do not doubt his skill, but there are certainly something about him that seems unnatural. However, in this town, that is not a strange thing. I'll keep that in mind if we ever run into each other. Interesting. You humbled me by taking heed of my words. My thanks. Now, Sir Quinn's dining establishment is just ahead. Oh my god, this is so cute. Look at this. This is so cozy. I love this game. Okay. The atmosphere of the night seemed to change as you stepped into the Silver Oak. You were surprised to find it mostly outdoors, but that surprise was certainly not disappointment. Cheerful faces gathered around them. Well, the air was rich with the mouth-watering aroma of sizzling meats, freshly baked bread, and the faint sweetness of roasted vegetables. Every now and then, the scent of herbs and wood smoke wafted past, carried on the gentle evening breeze. Plates of food and frothy pints of beer made their way to tables, clinking of glasses, mingling with bursts of laughter and lively chatter. Someone at a table in the corner strummed a guitar. You came! Of course. How could I turn down the best chef in town? I brought a friend. I hope that's all right. The more the merrier when it comes to food, eh? Please, I reserved a table just for you. Sit, sit! Before you could even place a hand on your chair to pull it out, Lucille already had done it. Allow me to do that for you. Ah, you're so well-mannered, Lucille. The world would be a better place if we had more people like you. I only help where I can, Sir Quinn. And so humble, too. Please sit, enjoy the atmosphere. Deliciousness awaits! You sat down, and Lucille adjusted your chair for you before crossing over to sit on the opposite side of the table. Her armor made a slight scraping sound, but you were impressed at how silent it was overall. Your aunt really did well picking that out. How did she manage to get armor like that anyway? I swear, there's so much I don't know about her. Maybe I'll get to ask when she comes back home. It's only 3 months away, after all. this is so cute. You seem deep in thought, Sumi. My bad. I was just thinking about my aunt. A fair topic to be consumed by. Your aunt is a wonderful woman. I'm almost jealous of you and Florian, you know? Jealous? You two honestly know her better than I do. All we know from each other is letters, and even now I haven't seen her in, what, 21 years? That indeed is a long time to go without seeing one's own family, yet you cannot deny the bond that you shared through your letters. Aye, a connection nurtured by words alone is no less meaningful. Yeah, but it's different, isn't it? I know her as my quirky aunt from the countryside who likes herbs and crystals, and you, this town, really know her. Everyone I've spoken to seems to look up to her. She is the best of Willowmist. I do not think it an exaggeration to say that this town would not flourish as it does without her. Big shoes to fill. You needn't fill her shoes, only bring your own. Lucille leaned back in her chair, her eyes flickering away from you. Nevertheless, I understand the weight of time lost. Probably better than anyone. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. Time, though it may slip through our fingers, grants us moments we have now. And it is what we chose to do with the moments that truly matter. Though I need not remind you, Lady Sylvie did not ask Florian or I to attend her most prized possession while she was absent. She asked you. In truth, it is part of the reason I have so quickly trusted in you. Lady Sylvie herself believes in you. She could have at least left me some instructions if she believed in me so much. Forget about me anyway. I'm more interested in knowing about your knightness. Do you truly find it so interesting? I do. Can you really use that sword? Is that sword real? The blade I carry, indeed, it is the same one I used in battles of my youth. Youth hardly sounds like the right word. You look so young. Your words are most gracious, though I assure you my youth has long passed. Were it up to my mother, and I had not chosen the path of a knight, I would have married many years ago. She often reminded me that the sword makes a poor companion, though I suspect she underestimated how loyal a blade can be. It is nice to know that despite the year, mothers are just like that. And shit. Just had to check the that's all. Hydrate real quick. I think I'll wrap up when the day ends. Cause boy, is my voice feeling it, dude. I am very into this game though. And Florian is new baby girl. It's nice to know that despite the year, mothers are just like that. Your mother also wishes for you to marry. Probably. I think it has more to do with wanting grandchildren than wanting me to get married. But anyway, about the sword. You can really use it? Like, use it? Use it? I assure you my training has not gone to waste. This blade has seen me through many trials, and though I pray it will not be necessary in this time, I prepared to wield it should the need arise. Okay, I don't think I'll need you to stab anyone, but I do appreciate the offer. I will endeavor to not stab anyone in your presence. Maybe just not at all? At that, she cracked a smile. I carry a sword not as an act of aggression, but a promise of protection. I would never harm another who has not deserving of it. I could hardly be called a knight otherwise. You're making me want to see you swing that thing. I bet it'd be real cool. Perhaps one day, should the need arise, I shall demonstrate. Until then, rest assured my skill remains sharp. Is your armor heavy? Is that heavy? It seems like a lot to walk around in at all hours of the day. For one not accustomed to such weight, perhaps, but I have borne this weight since my youth. It feels as natural to me as I breathe. Ooh. She glanced down at her polished armor, her expression thoughtful. Truthfully, this set is quite light compared to the one I wore when I first arrived in Willowmist. That armor was forged for battle, with the heavy plating and chainmail beneath, and it carried far more than its own weight. Every dent and scratch held a memory of the field of my training. So this must be like casual wear to you, huh? In a sense, yes. I find it reassuring in a way. Wearing it reminds me of who I am, no matter how strange this may seem. I don't think I could stand upright in something like that, let alone move around so gracefully. Grace comes with time and practice, my friend, though I suspect you would carry it well, should you ever wish to try. So knights are allowed to get married? I'm sorry, but I kinda gotta ask, knights can get married? Indeed, though there are some limitations. We may not marry commoners nor people of higher status unless arranged by our lords. Huh, I guess I thought knights had to, stay single, like monks or something. Not at all. While some knights choose to forego marriage in favor of their duties, it is not a requirement. We are permitted to wed, provided the union aligns with the expectations of our station. So what happens if you fall for someone who doesn't meet the rules? Then one must choose between desire or duty. It is not an easy decision, but knights' honor lies in loyalty to their vows. How complicated. Here I thought the modern dating was difficult. Such is the life of a knight, but I would not trade it for anything. Honor and duty are the cornerstones of my existence, and to stray from them would be to betray myself. So, does that mean you've never, fallen for someone? Lucille's composure falters for the briefest moment, her cheeks coloring faintly beneath her confident demeanor. No, I have always prioritized my duties above such matters. There was little time to entertain the notion of romance. Do you ever regret it? Regret is a strong word. I do not regret taking up my oaths, no, I believe this is the correct path for me. Even without romance, I have experienced the love of camaraderie, loyalty, and shared purpose. Those bonds are not less valuable to me. Perhaps if I were to truly think on it, there are pangs of regret in some regards. I saw many friends who grew up in my village to find love and start families. Many, even with the whirlwind romances straight out of fiction. But no, I would not have changed my path thus far. Bon appetit, dinner is served. Quinn appeared as if from thin air, then placed 2 dishes down, one in front of each of you. What you saw could have been fit for the finest restaurant anywhere. The creamy meats were so red it was almost surprised you. If it is delicious, then you will sing my praises through all of Willowmist. If it is not, then simply strike me down, as I could never bear the thought of serving our lovely Sylvie's family anything less than perfect. Speaking of delicious. Well, she brought a sword, so let's hope it's good. I am near trembling in my boots. Please, taste, taste. It smells delicious. You raise your fork full of the risotto to your mouth. The creamy texture of the tender rice and velvety sauce, it was beyond delicious. As you chewed, the earthy flavor of the roasted beets, almost sweet, filled your mouth. God, that sounds so good. Quinn, this is delicious. Magnificent. You do not understand how that warms my heart so. I had worried for a moment that my prep time was cut short last night. The full moon does things to a person sometimes. You have to understand. I knew it! I fucking knew it, dude. I knew he was a werewolf. Anyway. Nevertheless, enjoy. Fine company makes a meal even more delicious, huh? Werewolf dad! Yeah. Well, I guess more werewolf uncle, since he's super into Auntie Sylvie. You look back over towards Lucille, who seemed to be enjoying her meal as much as you were. Quinn wandered back through the tables, smiling and chatting with every person he passed by. Everyone looked happy to speak to him. It only makes him sexier. Yep. I have a feeling Pi is gonna really like this game too, I'm not gonna lie. Got an armor waifu, werewolf uncle. Let's go, dude. Cute little vampire twink that I want to bully so bad. He's mine. Quinn wandered back through the tables, smiling and chatting to every person he passed by. Everyone looked so happy to speak to him. He's really nice. Indeed, he is a noble man with a noble heart. She's gonna go feral for dad bod werewolf. I know she will. See, this is why it would be really good to bring in the allies. I have a feeling that Arya would also go feral for our lovely werewolf man. We are fortunate to have him in Willowmist. Rank up, Oathkeeper event complete. You continue eating, eyes passing over various people that sat at the tables. There were all kinds of friends, couples, families. The atmosphere was extremely pleasant, and it was easy to fall into the town's rhythm. Absent-mindedly, you looked past Lucille's shoulder. your eyes locking onto someone sitting a few tables away from you. He looks so cute in casual clothes. What the fuck? Oh my god! Like, the suit's nice, but he looks so much cuter like this. What the fuck? Okay. That guy does know how to cut loose. Guess he just doesn't like me in particular. Oh well. No loss there, I suppose. The real question is, what is he? Is he regular human, or is he something else? That's the real question. Hey, Lucille? Yes, Sumi? Don't turn around too quickly, but do you know him? She spun around incredibly obviously. Casual clothes expose this man as tuxedo mask. Sir Emmett, yes, he is often around the store assisting Lady Sylvie. What do you think of him? Lady Sylvie believes him to be a man of his word and extremely talented in his work. So my aunt likes him. That's good. He's a bit cold. As far as I'm aware, he is like that with most people. Sir Emmett likes to keep a professional distance from much of the town. I'm gonna make that man my friend. Oh my god, I love that. That's really funny. Well, it's lost. No, it's lost, honestly. I'm about to hang out with. Oh, I need to update that timer. It's got the old link. It doesn't have the new link on it. Yeah, that was from before I actually set up a domain. But yeah, you know, go read Fair Trade. It's out now, and the link just appeared in chat. I think it should still lead to the website. Alright. That you are, Sumi. Wait, really? I was just kidding. I've had a wonderful time with you. Putting that aside, however, perhaps it is time for us to take our leave. Both of your plates have long since been scraped clean, neither of you daring to leave a single crumb behind. That's what happens when you got good food. We'll have to do something to say thanks to Quinn. He didn't have to do all this. You both stood from your table, weaving your way past other guests. As you passed Emmett, he looked up from his plate and met your gaze, more directly than usual. Oh, Sumi. He does look so much cuter in casual clothing, I'm not gonna lie. There you are. I was hoping I'd run into you. You were? Yes, I've been meaning to say something. I've been thinking about it for a while. You're doing better than I expected. That's not bad. I mean, it's good. Oh, thank you. He's awkward. He's an awkward little guy. The store, the town, it's not easy. You make it look easier than it is. I don't think I've said it before. I should have. Are you feeling okay? Never been better. Maybe a bit warm. It is warm tonight or something. Aren't we going into winter? Maybe it's just you. Your Honor, he's drunk. I'm warm. Yeah, you seem warm. What I'm saying is something about me. What was I saying? Something about me being warm? Right, but you should stay. Oh, as fun as that sounds, I'm actually out with Lucille tonight. Oh, look at his face! Why? We were having dinner. I should have asked first. Next time, have dinner with me? I would like that. Good. That's good. Get home safe, and don't forget you promised. Will you remember, honey? You hurried away with Lucille, waving thanks to Quinn on the way out. Lucille, I fear we may have witnessed a real-life bona fide demon possession. Sir Emmett, you mean? He was being uncharacteristically amiable. He shot me down instantly when I suggested hanging out outside of work. Perhaps he had a change of heart. You are wonderfully charming, Sumi. Thanks, but I don't think so. Seriously, we need to call a priest or something? I shouldn't let that distract me, though. Lucille, thanks for coming out with me. And a great night. Food really is better with good company. You have my thanks for allowing me to accompany you, Sumi. It was truly a wondrous to get to know you as a person. Do you live far from here? Want me to walk you home? That will not be necessary. Please allow me to walk you home instead. As your knight, it is my sworn duty to ensure your safety. To allow you to escort me instead would be unthinkable. You have what is one might call a main character aura, correct? Willowmist seems pretty safe and quiet, though. I don't think you need to ensure my safety or anything. It is a quiet town, yes, but even the stillest waters may hide unexpected dangers. As your companion, I cannot allow you to face the night unguarded. Seriously, it's like a 10-minute walk. 10 minutes or 1 hour, it matters not. My role as your protector does not end when the sun sets. Please allow me to fulfill my oath. He sighed, but found it more amusing than anything. All right, you win. Miss Lady Knight, lead the way. As it should be, my liege. Sumi. Lucille's voice softened, the faintest glimmer of a smile touching her lips as she gestured for you to follow. Together, you stepped through the cool night air, the quiet streets of Willowmist stretching out before you. Right, Sumi. There we go. I'm now safely deposited back home. All is well with the world. Dude, you live in a world where magic is real and you've already met a knight, a vampire, and a werewolf. Take the offer. Your Honor, main character's an idiot. We're not supposed to realize these things yet. Just because I know better doesn't mean the main character does. They are used to the city where they likely have never heard of all this magical bullshit. All is well in the world. Now, I feel bad letting you walk home alone. Please, do not trouble yourself with such thoughts. If anyone has if anyone even entertained the notion of harming me, I would be able to defend myself. And, as you say, Willowmist is quite safe. Then you agree you didn't need to walk me back. Safe or not, it is my duty to see you safely home, but I will admit perhaps my insistence was not entirely selfless, then I find that I rather enjoy your company. Also, non-zero chance he's trying to speedrun a relationship encounter with the Grim Reaper, who is also real in this world. Yeah. And I'm gonna do it again when with Death 2 comes out. I'm gonna do it with both of them. Though then, I am also a Reaper, so that's what the shtick is. You're not a soul being harvested this time, you're a Reaper in training. Her tone softened, a glimmer of warmth in her usually composed demeanor. So, well, it is my honor to fulfill my role as your knight. I must confess it is also my pleasure. Oh, someone's a smooth talker. Only an honest talker, Sumi. And now that you are safely home, my mission is complete. I bid you good night with the hope that we shall meet again on the morrow. She offered a light bow, her golden hair catching the soft glow of the night, and she turned and began her journey home. You leave with a faint smile lingering on your lips. Man, she's really great. You turned towards your door, taking out the old key from your pocket. It was halfway turned in the keyhole when you heard voices within. I win, and Florian loses. Someone owes me $5. What are you even gonna do with $5? Push the door open, peering curiously in the room. My cutie, my beloved. Jesus Christ, can you stop sneaking around in the middle of the night all the time? Maybe you should spend less time skulking around here than the dark fun. Was someone else here? Huh? I thought I heard you talking to someone. At your comment, he rubbed the back of his neck, looking away. What weirdo would be hanging around here this late? You, for one. I work here? Uh-huh. At night, alone, in the dark. So, just talking to yourself then? Guess so. Anyway, I'm busy. You sure look it. How's dinner? Aw, he's a little jelly. Look at that little face. Good, be jelly. It was lovely. Quinn is an amazing chef. You really missed out, you know. Oh, not the sad face. Oh, is this a world where vampires can't eat regular food? This is sad. Tragic. Yeah, no. At that, Florian's face dropped. Yeah, I would not be surprised if there's a talking animal companion. I'll get back to work. Sure, have a nice night. Oh, baby girl. I'll be your meal. Anyway. You let out an audible sigh when you finally reach your home, away from home. The weight of the day's events had finally begun to settle on your shoulders. Every day seemed to be like that lately. You're now dressed in your pajamas. You've got yourself a nice, cool glass of water and settled down on a chair. Willowmist sure was strange, and boy, you were enjoying it so far. I wonder what was up with Emmett, though. He said he'd stop by sometime. Maybe I'll get the chance to ask him. Maybe he really was swayed by my overwhelming charm. Gentle breeze reached you from the open window. You closed your eyes, leaning back and enjoying the feeling. And you heard rustling. Opening your eyes, you saw a piece of paper of some kind drifting in on the wind before settling on top of the wardrobe. What the? Man, I'll close the windows if trash comes in on the breeze. You stood, then made your way over to the dresser, which you now realize is far too tall for you to reach the top of. Great, I'm gonna be stuck with trash forever now. That won't annoy me at all. I guess I'll ask Florian for a ladder tomorrow. Maybe the storeroom has something. That moment, a soft, gentle green glow began to envelop the piece of paper, and it slowly fell into your outstretched hand. Magic! What? It seemed to be a letter, although rather short. It read, "So, I might have gone a teensy bit overboard last night. It was supposed to be funny, not, glass smashing, hand slicing funny. Anyway, I'm really sorry I made you get hurt. I didn't mean for that to happen, I promise. I hope you're feeling better." At the bottom was a hugely elaborate signature that you couldn't quite make heads or tails of. Our ghost is polite. What? Teensy bit overboard. Is this Florian planking me or something? Right, Sumi, this has got to be Florian. If it's not Florian, then... You glanced around the room, half expecting someone to jump out laughing, but the stillness of the room answered with the silence. You gazed, turning to the letter as a sinking realization began to settle in. If it's not Florian, then no one else knows about the glass. Someone was there. There is a ghost. Ghost sounds like a character that might fit in the world. It's very interesting considering there's reapers. So, I'm curious about the lore of the ghosts in this setting. Hey, ghost, once again, really chill? No one answered. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Please don't steal my soul or anything while I'm asleep. I promise it won't taste good. You quickly crawled into bed, settling into the soft sheets. No ghost disturbed you as you fell into yet another deep, restful slumber. Hongshu, a me. Alrighty. Let's save. We'll call it there for today. Yeah, I'm curious about the lore. I enjoy this universe they've made. I want to know more. We will do more next time. 3 hours. Wow, I actually made it 3 hours. I didn't know if I would make it past hour 2. But I don't want to destroy my voice any further than it already is right now. And like I'm feeling kind of like that lump in my throat kind of sensation. My muscles are very tight, so I'm going to stop. I gotta go hang out with the allies in a couple hours anyway, so I will see you all probably Sunday. Probably do whatever multiplayer thing, and if we're not doing multiplayer, we'll do art. That's just how it's gonna be. Or maybe we'll do more of this. But I will play this again next week. I did mention that I'm considering doing gaming almost every day next week. Or streaming every day next week, not gaming every day next week. Because we got a lot of art stuff to do. I think I am going to include doing an editing stream, which will include technically a live read because I'm going to be going through all of book 1 again. and making sure there's the shit that I missed. And all that. And I'll be reading it aloud to make sure it all actually, makes sense. I don't need to actually reword things that I might have not paid attention to. So, so that'll be fun. We'll go through that. It'll be a nice little stream. And, probably be another like 2-3 hour kind of stream though, because it seems to be about my limit of speaking like for extended periods of time. And so we'll do that. We'll do the usual art things, and then we'll also probably play more of this. I don't know how far the demo goes for this. I did not look into it too much. I've been trying I've been remaining relatively spoiler free. I've just seen some character art that's about it, and oh my gosh, I love Florian. He's so cute. Yeah, I want to tease and bully him so bad. Yeah, anyway, this game's fun, and I hope we can do more soon. We will do more soon. Next week, probably. Until then, take care of yourselves and read Fair Trade. The link is in the description. Go read my shit. There's a new chapter out today. Got a lot to catch up on if you haven't. Hey, bye!